So, could you tell us a bit about yourself, your name, where you're from, and how close you are to retirement, or how far into retirement you are?
I'm Neil Smart. I retired 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. I live in St Bees in Cumbria and enjoying retirement.
Amazing. What initially drew you to attend the Sense of Purpose workshop? Were there specific challenges or opportunities you were hoping to explore?
I was in a time of my life where I was thinking of retirement, and the workshop just seemed an opportunity to come talk to people in a similar situation. So while the course is good, it's actually just talking to other people that are also retiring or thinking of retiring, and just all the little nuances to that. You know, there's lots of different parts of retirement that you sort of think of it as ending one phase of your life, but actually what am I going to do in the next phase, and how do I get through that transition? So I found the course very useful.
No, it's great, isn't it? Because you have all that shared experience as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So before attending the workshop, did you feel fully informed about your retirement options? How confident were you in navigating those changes on your own?
I don't think I was, and the workshop gave me some pointers to that. There's a financial side, there's a personal side, there's the sort of, am I truly retiring, or am I going to continue to do things that might be similar to doing work, you know, but not fully doing a 5 days a week, full shift of work, so to speak.
Oh no, that's great. I've lost where I'm at, Neil. Oh, now that you've completed the workshop, do you feel better prepared for the next phase of your life? Could you share any plans or ideas you're excited about moving forward?
Yes, so I did the workshop 2 years ago, just before I was, the idea of retirement was coming along. I did feel more prepared for retirement, and some of the ideas that the workshop gave me in terms of how to divide up my time, because I wanted to divide up my time between doing some volunteer work, some actual work, but really just doing actual work that I enjoyed. And also it gave me some pointers towards financial planning, which are obviously very important to make sure that I'm comfortable and in a position to make those decisions.
Yeah. It's really good to hear this feedback, you know, Neil. Did the workshop change your outlook or plans for retirement? If so, in what ways?
Not massively. It just gave me more tools and information for retiring. I had some personal circumstances for both my wife and I, with aging parents that we needed to manage through, and that sort of dictated the exact time of when retirement came. But then, obviously, that goes through you know, the process of them, you know, helping them through the last days, basically. But then we had the opportunity then to spend time and reflect on that, and, you know, enter the new phase of life.
Yeah. And now you're getting all these holidays?
Yes. All these
Travelling
holidays.
to Rome.
Yes, I'm very lucky to be able to go on
Yeah.
a number of holidays.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. 2 more questions.
Okay.
You're nearly out of the doghouse.
Okay.
Retirement can bring changes to relationships and routines. Do you feel more confident now in adapting to those changes, both personally and socially?
So personally, I'm married. My wife and I retired at more or less the same time, and you do have to make a transition. It is a transition. I always joke about my Scottish wife not appreciating me watching cricket for 5 full days without doing very much else. But no, things are fine. It's just more, you have to readjust to life, both being in the house for much longer periods of time than you have been for the last 35, 40 years.
Yeah,
that is different, and just be ready to make sure you do make those changes, and be aware that you'll need to adjust, both of you.
Yeah, completely. Final question.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone considering the Sense of Purpose workshop? How has it impacted your journey towards retirement?
I think it's useful. I think it's one of a number of things you need to do your research yourself and make the decisions, in terms of, your personal financial planning. But then coming to a workshop like this is really good for bringing a multitude of thoughts together. So like we've been discussing here, there's the financial side, there's the personal side, there's what do I want to achieve in terms of doing any further work, if any? What do I want to do in terms of volunteering? I've made some decisions there. And what do I not want to do? Where do I not want to be in terms of, dealing with certain circumstances or people? So I think the ability to just think that through and have time to think that through, and then the workshop itself sort of helped for me bring those things into focus.